Be careful when you go to Lithuania.
Why?
You will see if you ever go. When I'm dancing with someone else, we try to find a common ground.
Pídeme la luna que yo te la bajo.
Discipline.
Yeah?
Discipline.
And all the focus is only to reach your goals.
Best and worst moment in your dance life.
Bachata not always has to be perfect, it has to have a little bit of dirtiness.
Ven a mi lado, corazón. Baila conmigo suavemente.
It's okay.
So here we are with Leandro and Jomante. How are you?
We're very good.
Great.
You are from Spain, Canarian Iceland, and you are from Lithuania.
Lithuania, but now we are together in Tenerife.
You are together in Tenerife. The first question is how did you meet each other
Ooh.
and where? And yeah, you can later explain me how you went in Tenerife.
How did we meet? So Jomante used to dance with her ex-partner Leo. So it was before Leandro Jomante, and then I wanted to go to Lithuania for a long time because there was many artists there that I really wanted to dance with. So like Donatas and all the people, and there's a big market in Lithuania. It was amazing. So there was a festival that actually Azael and Cindy organized, and Laura. So we went. I went there. I wanted to go for my first time to Lithuania. They said, "Be careful when you go to Lithuania."
Why?
You will see if you ever go. I was dancing in the middle of the crowd, and someone came behind me and said,
Do you wanna dance?
Yes, I was like, do you want to dance?
So actually you met on the dance floor.
and the dance floor, yeah.
You started there so dancing, and did you meet their courses?
No, at that time we met as a romantic couple,
Okay.
but we didn't work together after 1 year
And it was there in Lithuania
also.
because I have seen you as well in UK
Yes.
sometimes in your Instagram can be.
We've been living in UK for 6 months, and then we moved to Tenerife.
Now you are in Tenerife.
Yes.
Are you doing their courses?
We are looking to do choreo classes to build a nice choreo team, which is what we like the most, like creating like beautiful, strong choreos because it's more interesting.
You are thinking to in a dance school, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yes, not so much like a big dance school, but somewhere where we can teach and have our dancing. Yeah.
how is the atmosphere in Iceland? So the
In the
dance
Canary.
atmosphere, because it's not like Europe, so you can go wherever. There you have to have a flight. And what is the advantage and the disadvantage? So there are advantages and disadvantages.
So there is, of course, some destinations where we can go from Tenerife to an
Whatever.
event festival, but it happened mostly that now in this few months, every weekend we was traveling to Barcelona or Madrid. From there, we was having 1 more or 2 more flights to events, and the same way to go back. So sometimes we was traveling like maybe 17 hours in total. So
Just to go to Germany or just to go to France.
yeah, minimum 2 flights every time. And I think this is our first event when we came directly
Really?
from Tenerife.
To Munich.
Yeah.
We came direct, finally.
Fine.
So it was like the shortest trip for us. We are like, "Ooh, so nice."
I can say from my side about the dance scene in Tenerife, I'm very proud because there's actually very big artists out there. Not only Daria and Sara, which is the most representable couple, you have Johnny Noe, but also in other styles, you have Kizomba Salsa, you have Samuel Flo, representing.
So there are a lot of good
There's a lot of
artists
material there.
because actually there's not so much population, so many people. So in the
But it's about quality, no?
yeah, that's the point. So about dance courses, you are now in Tenerife,
Yes.
and this question is more for you. After I will ask you another question for you. So the style and expression, because each dancer they have their unique style or an expression. I think you are very expressive when you dance.
Yes.
A personal opinion, I don't know. How would you describe your style?
Where I come from, I did when I was younger. I always performed in my village and the little fiestas de pueblo. I was always kind of related to the things, but I also did theater a little bit when I was in high school. Maybe that's why I feel comfortable and putting more expression. Then I've kind of played a lot with different styles. I always like to learn a little bit, but our style that we're trying to be big in our moves. I think we try to extend the moves. When we teach, we always tell the students that the dance that we develop is not limited by the space of a club, of a discoteca, or we dance, or what we teach or what we develop is that your dance, if you didn't have problems of space, the best dance that we could do. Okay. Imagine yourself in a studio with the right person that you would love to dance and with all the space, and that's the dance that we want to give you.
The best you can do.
Yes, not limit
without space limitation. Right?
Yeah, because this is how we describe. This is why amplitude takes like the main character.
Yeah, amplitude, right?
Amplitude.
And how do you do the equilibrium? Because it's like a style or expression, let's say like this, between technique and this kind of style or expression.
When I'm dancing with someone else, we try to find a common ground. Mm-hmm. So anyone that I dance with, it's a new communication, and that dance is a new relationship, and we try to figure out the best way to dance that dance. Yeah.
And you, Jomante, I told you that a question comes to you. You have been 7 times championship on the Lithuanian Standard Championship. So first question, 7 times. What is your secret? But more specifically is how is your mental focus before the competition and during the competition to give your best performance?
When we start ballroom classes, Latin classes from the childhood, we get a very, very big discipline. Yeah?
Discipline.
And all the focus is only to reach your goals. Since, I don't know, I started at 4.5 when I was a little girl, and you know that every weekend you have competition and all this stuff. It was even to that level where I was sometimes faking that I'm sick to not go to the school, but to go to the dance.
Yeah.
Because that all discipline and focus was only towards your career and reaching the best results. And I think it's still till today. I have that, I don't know, I don't even imagine myself without a dance, like what I would do, like if there is no discipline and where there's no reaching some goals.
So the discipline
it's kind of identity, which I would lose probably if I would lose the dance.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So there's a good formula: discipline. 7 times, 7 times championship. And about future plans. So how do you see both of you in the future in 5 years, for example? How do you imagine it's gonna be your future plans?
We think about it. We're people that we are always hungry to achieve. We have a lot of ideas, maybe too many to handle at the same time, but we're hungry. This is the main thing. Where we're going is, at the minute, the aim is to try to do our best. We focused a lot on trying to come up with strong knowledge because we're trying to unify the knowledge from a competition world where detail, pose, and all the visuals is very strong, and unite it and make it strong with all the social, the communication between two people when they're dancing. So we want to be known as very strong teachers. This is where we're putting a lot of detail and how to teach, always bring new ideas into the workshops. We want people go to our workshops and say, I've never done this, or I've never had a class in this way, or we try, we risk into doing workshops. If it doesn't work, it's very funny, at least.
Yeah, right. It's not
but we've now been focused on the side of being creative with the moves, our own kind of style of moves, and also on the teaching part. So hopefully soon we will have a strong show. This is the next step to
make a
statement,
a good show. So
a good show,
and where you express how it's gonna be your style and your future plans, right?
Yeah,
something like this. If you like the interview, give me a like and subscribe to the channel. It's gonna help me a lot to reach more interviews in the future. And it's for free. Have you done already shows together?
Student shows
Yeah, the
Students.
students.
with our students, yeah,
Okay.
but only Jomante and I, no.
Okay. So I will ask you again when you have after one show because there are a lot of questions there. One of that is the last question, and then I have a small game and we have finished. The last question is best and worst moment in your dance life.
I don't know which is the best,
And
but
we found each other.
exactly, that was
Yeah,
what I
of
was gonna
course.
say. And the second, no, I would say those moments where we've risked a lot and put a lot of effort and a lot of frustration trying to really do a great workshop with a lot of people. And when we've had ovations of our workshop, not about our dancing, about our workshop, when people literally came up to us and just standed there for maybe it was 4 minutes or something like this. Like this for us, it happened a few times, but this was like, okay, we're gonna sleep 1 week like babies. Then the next day we again are like, like, oh, what's next?
Like,
Yeah. But those moments, I think it's been the most strong. The worst, because we were starting, we had to build social content, like our moves. We had to know each other, how we work, what we want to deliver, and everything. And on top of that, we were trying to do the show, and it was too much.
you
So
can do
probably
everything.
it takes a little bit of time. Now we started to be recognized for what we've created in the social dance, the way we teach, and now there's room to that. But I would say we've had a lot of fights about work only, but related to the show.
It's a difficult situation.
It's we want to do the best, and
Like when you work many years, you already even you have tricks, acrobatics, which you can use for the second, third shows. You already know what style of the show you like and all these little details. And we starting from the scratch, where again we have to build our own identity. So that's where it starts.
It's difficult, but it's nice as well.
Of course.
but that's only been a little bit something there on the side. Now we've done more than 1 year together. I would say that the most important thing is that people exceeded our expectations. We were not expecting people to love us so much. We have bookings already for 2025. For us, it's like, oh, I can't believe that
Now to fly.
we are starting to sit down and say, okay, maybe we have to rest some days or figure out how to do things.
And the game.
Let's
So
go.
it's a small game. It's like you have to finish the sentence. Okay, I say a sentence, you have to finish. Oh, okay. So the best place for dancing bachata is
Poland.
Poland.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
I would say Poland. For me, it's Poland.
Okay. Yeah. Both are good. I was in Poland. It was very nice as well. I think you have to always wear in your dance bag.
Dance shoes.
Dance shoes. Yeah, dance shoes.
Mint.
Mint.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tower.
No, we started to use one from our sponsor, but I like always no chewing gum.
Okay.
Sweets.
Good. Okay. Another one. The best advice you have received in your dance career.
One of the best advices that we got.
That bachata not always has to be perfect. It has to have a little bit of dirtiness.
Dirtiness.
But not in a sexual way.
Yeah.
In a movement, it has to have a flow and a feeling inside.
Cool.
No. No, it was from Jose Serrano from Chicago.
Nice.
I can decide.
Yeah, good. You don't
Next
have
question,
To, you don't
yeah.
have to. Next question. The next question is just you can send now the interview to another dance couple, and I will try to do the interview with them. So choose a dance couple, and I will try to do the interview.
We don't even know who already made, yeah?
Some I have, but I think you should get maybe Ofir and Ofrid.
Ofil and Ofil,
You're
you
next.
are officially invited to my next interview. Thank you very much, so Leandro and Jomante. So we see us then in the dance floor, on the dance floor tonight, and we say goodbye from Munich. Ciao.